All right, so in this video we have a pair of Nike Air Maxes that was a regional exclusive, but I don't know what you guys think about this release. I feel like some people really don't like it at all. Other people were on it like myself. Luckily I hit on Nike, but it is a pair of Air Max 1 PRMs, and the color is white, dark marina blue. Doesn't look dark to me, but this is the pair that we have. And this is the Air Max Day exclusive for North America. Let's go ahead and get in the video on the Nike Air Max 1 blueprint. What is going on, guys? Hess here. Hopefully having a good day out there. If you guys are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And if you haven't used my website, Collective Kicks, I post a bunch of sneaker deals that I personally curate for you guys every week. This pair of sneakers right here is the Blueprint, a North America exclusive. 160 on the retail. For me, fit on the Air Max 1s, it varies. Sometimes it's 9.5. Sometimes I actually go up a half a size to a size 10. These are a 9.5 and they fit me just right. But this material on this shoe definitely is nicer than the average pair. And I do mean nicer as in buttery feeling. I know that there's a lot of confusion with my my video that I posted with the Georgetown 1s. A lot of people were flaming me because I was saying that the leather material was not very good on those. And I still stood by my word. I maybe it's not trash and maybe it's different type of leather because it's stiffer. But any which way, this is buttery soft. One thing I like about these is they actually kind of rounded off the edges so they don't have a raw edge around the sides. It just makes them kind of look a little bit more premium because of that. But the color blocking, I think, is kind of cool. There's a couple things I really like about the shoe. There's a couple things I'm just like, they could probably have changed it up and done something a little bit different, but that's just kind of my thoughts. I'll get into that in just a sec, though. Before we do that, let's get into some words from what Nike says about the product. Air Max 1 Blueprint 160, size 3.5 to 15 was available. In a literal sense, the Air Max 1, the first Nike with a visible air unit, provided the blueprint for sneaker design, style, and culture when it dropped in '87. This Air Max Day, the Blueprint Air Max 1 honors how far the style has come. Brush off leather on the swoosh reveals technical drawing, a blueprint, if you will. The global graphic on the heel illustrates the sneaker's journey to a worldwide phenomenon. Reflective hits, tumbled leather, and glow-in-the-dark outsole complete this map to Air Max excellence. So the grid lines on the tongue and the swooshes represent the blueprint of the, I guess, illustration of the Air Max 1. I kind of like the narrative on it, but I don't love the visual, if you will. I think that faded blue color on the swoosh with the grids, for some reason, it just throws it off for me. Like, I feel like the shoe would look much, much better if that was like a premium leather swoosh right there, or even like maybe like a silver metallic swoosh, just something where it looked a little bit more premium. It's like you have really nice premium materials, and then you have kind of like a, I want to say almost like a elementary approach because of the grid. I get why they added that in though, and I know it's part of the story of the whole blueprint thing, which is the reason why we have this colorway, but that's just my 2 cents. I don't really love the coloring of that. I know it's kind of the highlight of the shoe, or like the highlighted accent of the shoe. I just leave a comment in the comment section. Do you think it makes it feel more juvenile and not as premium, or do you think it looks really fitting on the shoe? The laces, they do have a 326 written on the laces, and then white and black, and then kind of like a cream and black lace tip. So they actually varied the lace tips together, which I think actually looks rad. And I like that they actually have written 326, which is Air Max Day. My preference, they would have actually had 326 on the tongue as well, just because the other pairs seem to have that. But all good nonetheless. The globe on the back I think is a really nice touch, and I like that the Nike swoosh is actually done in blue, so you have black, blue, and white for the coloring. Really like that. For some reason it just like pops a little bit. And then also the little baby swoosh right here embroidered in the blue as well, which is a darker blue than the suede. This blue suede though is pretty nice. Soft, buttery in hand. It's interesting though because the panel right here underneath the tongue, it kind of has a like a croc print almost to that type of material versus this down here. And honestly, that blue material around the toe guard, it kind of reminds me of like an ostrich print or like a safari print from Nike. It has like little micro dots all over it. It feels like, or looks like. It's kind of misleading. It's really hard to see it, but yeah, I feel like there's some sort of texture here around here, and it's not evident around the heel cup of the shoe. But in my eyes, it looks like there's at least 2 or maybe 3 different treatments to that same blue material on the shoe, just finished in a couple different ways. I like that gray suede up through the laces as well. And then around the collar of the shoe, as well as the tongue, you have a white leather. You have a white mesh on the toe box, and then you have a blue mesh for the liner of the shoe. And then my favorite detail is probably kind of the off-white eggshell sort of midsole color of the shoe. And then you get down to that crazy outsole, that really nice translucent glow-in-the-dark blue, and then the air unit as well is glow-in-the-dark. So the combination of the air unit and the outsole glow-in-the-dark, I don't know why they put it on this one because it doesn't really fit like a blueprint vibe in my opinion, but I think it's my favorite detail of the shoe. So it's funny that it's a blueprint shoe. We get told it's a blueprint story and the narrative behind the original Air Max 1 and the sketch, and it started it all. But really the part that I like is the glow-in-the-dark sole and bubble, more so than the blueprint styling of the swooshes and stuff. But you know, that's the thing. Sometimes you need a story to sell the shoe. Sometimes you just need a dope shoe to sell the dope shoe. And in this case, I feel like there's definitely a couple things that make the shoe special and nice to have. So happy that I was able to get a pair at retail, $160 again from Nike. Did you guys cop a pair of these or not? Drop a comment in the comment section. I think they look great on feet. I think it's a great looking Nike Air Max model. I do say though there is an alternative that you should consider, and that is this guy right here. I feel like this is the best of the collaborations from last year. The Pata collaboration with Air Max, the wavy joint right around the sides of the shoe was crazy, and this colorway specifically was my favorite of the 4 that dropped from Pata. I feel like the Pata colorway is a better colorway than the blueprint, but you guys leave a comment in the comment section, which do you guys like better? I just was throwing it out here for an alternative. If you sort of like this, I feel like this is a nicer, like more, I want to say it's classier just because of the swoosh just cheapening this experience a little bit, in my opinion. I feel like this one is just really just a little bit more elevated because of that. But at the end of the day, both of them look very nice. Both of them are very wearable. And I think both colorways are really rad. Now for the 3 regional exclusives from Nike, which of the 3 did you like the best? Personally, I kind of like the look of the brownish colorway the most. That's the one that definitely piqued my interest. But I definitely want to see those in hand too. So I probably won't be buying them on the aftermarket. Unless the prices are really just right. But anyway, that's what we have for this shoe. Leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Appreciate y'all for stopping by and watching. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and have a good rest of the day, and hopefully you'll see you back for some more content. All right, peace guys.